Well, we're going to make some chewy raisin oatmeal cookies today. So let me read you the ingredients first, and then I will put it in the description box below. We're going to need 1 cup of flour, 3/4 teaspoons of soda, baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 3/4 cups of butter, 1 1/3 cups of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of oats uncooked. I'm using the quick oats because that's what I had open, but you can use either or. And 1 cup of raisins. You're going to sift together the flour, the soda, the salt, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg. And then you're going to add the butter, sugar, eggs, and vanilla. Beat until smooth. Stir in the oats and the raisins, and you want to drop by a heaping teaspoon onto a greased cookie sheet. Bake at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. Makes about 3 dozen depending on your size that you make of your cookies. Everybody tends to have a teaspoon a little different than others. So let's get started. Got my hands all washed, so I'm ready to go. And we're going to take the flour. We got 1 cup of flour going in. I use all-purpose flour. Here, let me back this up a little for you. Had a terrible time getting my camera set up today. And we're going to use the baking soda right here. 3/4 of a teaspoon baking soda. And salt. I use pink Himalayan salt. And we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, smells good. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're going to grab our nutmeg over here. And that's a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg going in right there. We're also going to have a shout out today. And sometime during this video, I'm going to be doing a shout out on somebody. So stay tuned because you never know who it may be. Okay, I'm just going to mix this up just a little bit like this to incorporate everything. Just like that. Oh, I love the smell of cinnamon and nutmeg, and I like cloves this time of year as well. Just gives such a nice smell throughout your home. Okay, there we go, just like that. It says sift them all together, all together, but these have been pretty fine. I do have my sifter out if you want to sift everything, but there it is right there. In case somebody wants to see, there isn't much difference in sifting. I will show you the difference. There isn't much. Just put it right through, just like that. I do have a hand sifter, but I tend to use this a lot, or my bigger one. And you just sift it. And there really isn't too much difference. Everything today is different from back years ago. This recipe has been in the family for many years. So long, I've rated it as an A+. And there's just a little bit more. Let me dump it. Just so you know, you can see. Just giving you an idea for folks that don't know about sifting or wants to do it. And you got a little bit of the brown sugar. That was kind of clumpy, but eventually it will go through. It's just brown sugar. So then we're going to go like this, and we're going to dump it. Just like that. So there you have it. You've seen it done both ways, so you know. Then we're going to add the butter. And you want 3/4 cups of butter, or 12 tablespoons. 3/4 cups equals 12 tablespoons of butter. Right there. And then you want 2 eggs. right here. Mine are from our hens, farm fresh, but you know, you use what you got. And I happen to have farm fresh eggs. And let's see. And then you want your vanilla. Your eggs and your sugar. And this here is my brown sugar. Okay. And the vanilla. And I use Mexican vanilla, 1 teaspoon. Everything will be in the description box below. Ooh, that smells good. Mexican vanilla, I think, has a strong smell. And then we're going to mix this all together. The butter could have been a little softer, but I was kind of started pushing the button here. I was in a hurry. Usually, I'm in the slow life here. I just putter along. Yeah, it's beaten up really nice to a nice batter. Real nice batter. You can see it or not. Should have put my apron on and I forgot. There was a time that I always wore aprons and head coverings and a dress that all matched. We used to follow the Mennonite, but now we're just real conservative Christians. Sometimes I still do wear my aprons and my dress and my head coverings. Okay. Just try to get all this, and I'll get that a little later. Don't want to keep you all. There. Just want to show you the batter. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Looks great. Look at that. Nice batter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stir in the oats. Let's do a little bit at a time here. And then I'll put a few raisins in. Put a few raisins in. Just like that. And that's a cup of raisins and 2 cups of oats. Oh yeah, this is going to be really nice. And these will be going to Ray's work. Ray's got to work for the rest of the week, and he'll be taking some of these cookies, and he'll also be sharing with some of his co-workers. And you're going to use a teaspoon for the batter. And for all people that don't know, I'm using my grandmother's spoon, but I just bent it a little for the very first time. I think it's starting to get a little tender. I've got to pay attention with that. I don't want anything to happen to my grandmother's spoon. Then we're going to put some more oats in. And then we're going to put the rest of the raisins in, just like that. Just like that. And we're going to stir it in. Just like this. As you can see, it's making a beautiful batter. Hope everybody's doing well and getting ready for the holiday again. I'm starting to get ready for the holidays. I got a lot of awesome videos coming up to do with holiday cooking. And you'll have to stay tuned and see, because you never know. I do know what I gotta do, but it's like, oh, what am I gonna do today? I could think what I'm gonna do one day and change it the next. There. Just like that. Looks really good. So there's your batter right here. It looks really, really good. Smells even better. I have a cookie sheet here with parchment paper. I use a lot of parchment paper, and I have 2 teaspoons here. It says a heaping teaspoon. This is clear off my grandmother's spoon here. And you're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. So, I always like to use cookie scoops, but I'm going by the directions today. And I'm not quite sure. I think the cookie scoop that I use, I might have broke the spring on for this size. Maybe if I'm a good girl, Santa will bring me another one. There you go, just like that. And these are going to be a soft, chewy cookie. I know when we used to have the farm stand open, the bakery section, this was a big seller here. Just like this. Don't forget, we got a shout out coming. There. Oh, it smells really good. Well, this goes in the oven. It will give me an opportunity to get another sheet ready to go. Just like that. So I'll bring it back. I am back. These are just from the oven. I left them in for 15 minutes, and you can feel they're going to be chewy, and for 15 minutes and nice and brown on the outside, on the bottom side. And I'm going to take them off just like this. I got a little over, let's see, I was 3 shy of 3 dozen cookies. So there you have it right there. And these are 15 minutes according to my oven. And they're a good size cookie. And they're, you know, some a little bigger than others and some not. But they'll taste good and they smell really good. For 15 minutes. These are an easy peasy cookie to whip up. They make a nice Christmas gift. Put them in a tin or a box and wrap them. Or even put them in aluminum foil with a nice little bow. They'll look really, really nice. So there you have it right there. I've got them on these ones on the tin cooling. And I've got another cookie tray in the oven with another 3, 6, 9 to go after that. A little over, not quite 3 dozen. But I'm gonna give the shout out now. The shout out goes to MCCrea Family Homestead. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. It's MCCrea Family Homestead. So that's the shout out I'm giving this week to them, and it will be in the description box below. So when the others get done, I'll plate them all up and I'll show you what I got. Okay, folks, here you go. Hi, this is Maniac Grammy. I'm trying to scooch down here. Here's the cookies right here. And it made almost 3 dozen. And these will be going to Ray's work and co-worker. These are a chewy raisin oatmeal cookie. Again, the shout out goes to MCCrea Family Homestead. Yay for them. Please go on over and check them out. They got some pretty neat stuff over there. And you never know what's going to be on my videos. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit that bell and you'll get all notifications when I post a video. You never know what's going to be on my videos. God bless.